Ready, set, hut, hut.
As the hills of West Virginia resound with the sound of Golden Blue football.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Now let's bring on the Mountaineers. Goes around about the 15 to 10 to 5. A touchdown, West Virginia. He did it.
He did it. Patrick White. Touchdown, Tay Von Austin.
The Don Nehlen's Mountaineers enjoy walking in where angels feared to tread.
I think you think that these guys are going to fall over dead for you. Well, I got news for you. They're going to punch you right in the mouth. It's Mountaineer pride!
Nothing cheap, nothing dirty, but West Virginia football. West Virginia football.
We've no doubt tonight they shouldn't have played the old Golden Blue. Not this night!
They've done it. They've done it. A perfect season. And the Mountaineers, for the first time in history, undefeated and untied.
Don Nehlen and his Mountaineers, for the second time, have finished a regular season with an unblemished mark.
Ain't no stopping the Golden Blue.
It is a great night to be a Mountaineer wherever you may be.
What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? Welcome into another live stream here, Game Week live stream, where we're looking for your predictions for West Virginia versus UCF. Mountaineers off a bye week. You've heard our thoughts earlier in the week as we dropped our preview and predictions. Now we're looking to hear some of yours throughout this stream. If you're in here live with us, share them in the chat. If you're watching after the fact, leave them in the comments section. We appreciate it either way. And I will talk a little bit about tomorrow's upcoming game as West Virginia hits the road in Orlando to take on UCF, two teams looking for their first conference win. And joining me to help talk about it and to talk with you guys is, of course, Steven.
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing tonight, brother?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah, me neither, man.
Excited for a game for once.
Hey, and some crazy stuff already happening in college football tonight. Louisville looks like they pulled off over Miami. I mean, hey, you never know what's going to happen this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't check on the Nebraska-Minnesota game yet either.
I need to check that score, too.
That Louisville game, it's 24-21 with about 4 minutes left in the fourth right now, though.
No, Miami might pull off the comeback.
Coming down to it.
Might have spoke too soon. We'll see. It's a good game going there, though. So that's on tonight while we're live here on the stream, and we appreciate you guys tuning in live, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. If you're on Facebook or Twitch, be sure to come over to the YouTube channel, subscribe here, get access to our pre-recorded videos, podcast episodes, all that good stuff you can find here as we cover WVU sports. And thank you guys tuning in on YouTube, whether live or on a playback. Help us out by hitting that thumbs up button. That helps out with that crazy algorithm, and be sure you're subscribed here as well. So with that being said, let's lead this off. Of course, we'll get some of your comments. I already see Coop, Devil Dog in the chat. Devil Dog sharing some stuff. Coop sharing a prediction. Appreciate you guys and everyone else. Encourage you, share any predictions you got for tomorrow's game against UCF. Any questions you got there as well. We'll take those throughout the stream. But after 10 p.m., that means the final injury report has dropped for tomorrow's game. The Friday update is here. So what we have officially for the Mountaineers, only the players that were out are there. We did have, Fred Perry listed as probable. He's now off, so we know Fred Perry's good to go. But out for WVU, if you guys didn't know, of course, the players that are out for the season, Jaden Bray, Nico, Jaheim White. Ty Edwards at running back remains out for this game. Looks like he might be out for a little bit decent time still moving forward. Jalen Henderson out at quarterback as well. Linebacker Ashton Woods, we learned, unfortunately, out for the season. We know that Julian Horton and Cooper Young have been out all season as well. And so the most recent additions, unfortunately, wide receiver Jordan McCants, the Jack State transfer we haven't seen a ton of. He'll be out for this game. And maybe the most impactful new one that we didn't know about until the past couple of days, Stephen, Ham Russell out for this game. He's been good for West Virginia at that nose tackle spot, so hate to lose him for this one in a game where we need to, stop the run.
Yeah, we've talked about him a lot, and I've mentioned how impressed I've been with how much he seems to be in there whenever we make plays in the backfield. So that's going to be a huge loss on the defensive front.
Yeah.
And we're already depleted on the offensive side of the ball. So the defense side, defensive side just keeps adding up too now.
Unfortunately,
like.
Could be a game, big game. Of course, I think. Eddie V's been playing great at the other tackle spot, but maybe Nate Gabriel steps up here. The sophomore, been seeing more of him. Could be a good opportunity for him here on the road. Speaking of UCF, of course, their injury side of things. We talked about Cam Fancher in our preview show because we was wondering if it'd be him or Jackson. Well, we got our answer. I think the day that the podcast released, of course, we missed it by a day. But Cam Fancher out for UCF in this game. And then the other quarterback, Ja'Cory Brown, is questionable. So definitely looks like we're going to see Taven Jackson pretty much all game for UCF unless it's a dire situation. The Indiana transfer, probably the best passer of the three. All three, can run a little bit, but Taven Jackson can throw, which, I would have rather probably faced Cam Fancher. I think that was a better matchup for us with how teams have been attacking us downfield lately. So, don't know how to feel about that one. But hopefully our defense steps up and have really, figured some things out after the bye week's what I'm hoping. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm like you. I would probably face Cam Fancher. I've watched a little bit of UCF's games this season whenever Taven's been playing, and he's definitely a talented quarterback. So
yeah,
our secondary specifically is going to have to come to play for most of the day. There can't be any of that susceptibility and lapse in coverage, throughout drives throughout the game.
Yeah, agreed. 2 edge rushers out for UCF as well. And then the other one that we need to keep an eye on is the offensive lineman that's questionable. I believe that's their starting left tackle. So we need to keep an eye out and see if number 69 plays for UCF on Saturday. But there's the injury update. We've talked about it a lot, how these teams are similar, and that's just another way that we're similar is dealing with a lot of injuries right now at this point in the season, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of similarities between these two teams. Like, we've noted the big story is obviously, I don't know, is it the big story? I haven't really heard it being talked about on the level we thought it would be, with Scott Frost being back. Yeah. Like individually you hear them talked about, but not specifically in the context of the storyline of this game.
I think you're right because I think more so the storyline has been that they're both looking for like the first Big 12 win. They both have struggled on the offensive line. They both have had injury troubles. They both played multiple quarterbacks. Like you've heard all of that more so than you thought, especially looking at this game preseason, you were like, oh man, that's the story everybody will be talking about that week is Scott Frost and Rich Rod. And you really haven't heard it too much.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly so. I was really thinking that would be all anybody would talk about going into this game, and I haven't really heard it on many media outlets. I think we're the only ones that's really touched on it that I've heard.
I've been surprised by that. I have.
Yeah, same.
Let's see. We get some comments here from Devil Dog and Coop in the chat. Let's see. Devil Dog says, we go undefeated the second half of the season with a 2-headed monster at quarterback, a la Kelchner and Studstill. Referencing, I guess, Scotty Wilkins. That's their combo name. Khalil
Scotty Wilkins.
Scotty Fox. Scotty Wilkins when you put them together. And he says, squeak into the Big 12 championship, then make W history with the playoff berth. Devil Dog, brother, you are on one. I see you down here talking about your bud tender after that, and I think that's about right, man. I think he was in the sky when you called that prediction out, man. I like it.
Yeah.
I love the optimism. That's golden. You might have about 4 pairs of golden blue glasses on for that one, but
ain't no doubt. I love it.
I like it. I like it too. It's Coop says basketball looking amazing. There was an open practice today he went to. Harlem Obioa looks amazing. He's improved a lot since last season. I tell you what, I was impressed, when we got him, but now they said he slimmed down. He's going to be able to run up and down the court. And then they put out the mic'd up video. Steven, did you get a chance to see him mic'd up?
Oh, yeah. Remember we talked about it the other day in chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm telling you, he's got some leadership capabilities, too, it looks like there. I think he's going to be a good leader of this team, like one of those guys that can be like your heart, your glue guy, whatever you want to call it. And
at
really
least
the makeup of this team.
At least energetic-wise, you know what I mean? Like he's definitely that energy guy that's going to provide that for you every day. That's what I said to you. He had me ready to run through a brick wall, man.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you couldn't come to compete with a guy playing like that with you.
Let's see. Devil Dog says, I hope they use the bye week to get Jacklich some reps. We need a big body package for the fat boy formation. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Jacklich will be the big back now with Edwards out moving forward. You'll see a little bit more Jacklich. We might see not only more of him this back half of the season, but maybe some of the other backs we haven't seen a ton of. We still haven't seen Cannon Katzer. We've seen Bowers in small doses. I think he's healthy now. I'm expecting a lot of Hubbard and Bowers, back half of the season because of their speed. But then maybe you mix in Ash, Jacklich, and Katzer as well. I'm anxious to see what Katzer looks like because we heard a lot about him in the offseason and preseason, but haven't had a chance to get a look at him yet. So maybe in the back half we get that as well. But I definitely think Jacklich will be the big back. What's your thoughts there, running back wise, Steven?
I'm definitely a lot of the same. I'm reserving judgment on Cannon Katzer just because. Not to say that he's probably not got that talent, but it's hard to tell it's hard to tell what he's going to look like. You see what Jamori Robinson's been doing on the defensive side, without being there and being able to practice.
No, I haven't seen it because he hasn't done much.
Right, and I wouldn't really fault him on that. I mean, I fault the NCAA more on that because eligibility waivers and keeping you away from stuff for most of the time, which could be a cop out. I'll say that.
Maybe tomorrow he bursts on. Give us about 2-3 sacks tomorrow. I'll eat crow. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, no doubt. I guess a good thing on that on the injury report is no Fred Perry was on there, so he's off, a go.
So that's good news. Good. That's a big positive. So we'll see what happens. It's Coop with his prediction: 27-7 Mountaineers. Man, he's got the defense coming back in a big way.
I hope it happens, man.
I'd love to see. I
really do.
You're more confident than I am. I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the podcast, which why haven't you yet? You need to watch it or listen.
I was gonna say no, don't give them no spoiler alert. No, they need to go watch the show if they have seen.
You're right. I'm not gonna give it away. I'll just say I won't say who, but I'll say my prediction was closer than that. That's all. That's what I'll say. You're right.
I say.
You're right.
Man.
Smart
spoiler.
Thinking. Smart thinking. Look at Steven, good businessman over here.
Hey, we want the views, baby. Give me the views.
Big brain. Devil Dog 44, 31-28 ears. Start the 6-0 second half of the season. Hey, he's sticking with it, man. I like it. You're gonna die on that hill, Devil Dog, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the confidence.
This season?
I appreciate the confidence in it, Devil Dog. I do, man.
I don't know about all that. I hope it happens.
Hey, we got Cody Brown in the chat. Our boy Cody. Who's faster, Steven or Nico?
Hey, probably Steve.
Hey, I don't know. It'd be a good race. That'd be a good race there. What's
up,
Cody?
Steve.
Good to see you, bro.
My foot's healthy for the time being. I could probably beat him.
Tavon Austin or Cody Brown. I'm going to have to go. I mean, prime Cody Brown, he might stick with him for about 3 yards, but Tavon Austin.
I gotta go. Gotta go with my boy Tavon Austin, man. I'm sorry, Cody. If it's Steve versus Cody though.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting race.
I don't know.
Are we talking now?
We talking now?
Are we
talking back in the day? Back in the day. Now maybe. Back in the day, I don't know.
Yeah, back in the day, I'd probably have to give it to Cody, honestly. But still be a good race.
Now it may even still be Cody. I said maybe.
No, I think you're getting Cody now. I think you're beating him right now.
I don't know, buddy.
The confirmed starters, according to Ed Scoop, who had a chance to watch open practice: Jasper Floyd at point guard, Honor Huff at shooting guard, Eagle Staff small forward, B-Low, Brennan Lorian at power forward, and Obi-Oha at center. So pretty much what we were thinking it would be. It looks like it's what it's going to be, so that's good to see. And I think, judging by Coach Hodge, the way he's played, he usually played about 7-8 guys, so it probably won't be too deep of a bench, but we'll see. Maybe he changes that. WVU plays, 9 or 10. Because I think we do have, a decent, 9 or 10 that we could potentially play if he wants to trust in some of those freshmen, because I think we got some good ones. But yeah, I like that 5. We can win with that 5.
I like that 5 as well. I do too. I think I'm excited about basketball. Not that I wasn't ever, not excited about it. It's just I've been kind of in wait and see mode. I'm still in wait and see mode, but the more that I see from clips that they share, that's what gets me excited. We seem to have a lot of talent.
Same.
Eagle Staff especially, but Obi-Oha, we heard good things, but I who does he remind me of? Jonathan, what's the guy's name? Was in your face, great defender, impressed Virginia.
Holton.
Jonathan Holton. Yes, thank you.
I could see.
Reminds me a lot of that type of energy, not really the playing style, but the energy that he brought.
Yeah, I can see that. Similar energy. Well, appreciate you guys, dropping questions, sharing your predictions. Anyone else that's in here in the live chat got a prediction for tomorrow's game, drop it in there. We'll get back up on some of your comments momentarily. We got to talk uniforms here in just a second, but before I do, I always like to give this update here in the live stream for some people maybe tuning in for the first time and don't realize what content we drop throughout the week here on football season. We got you something almost every day, especially if you're a channel member. You will be getting something every day. So you're here at the predictions live stream, which is Thursday or Friday, typically coming at you on Friday this week. Next up, here just on the main channel, which doesn't cost you anything, hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. You'll get our game review podcast on Sunday or Monday, and then our preview out by Wednesday for the next week's game. And then if you're a channel member, you can watch us record our game review of the UCF game on Sunday. Share some of your thoughts in the chat. Sometimes we feature those on the episode as we live stream those recordings for channel members. And then on Monday, I do a player grades and snap counts live stream for channel members as well. And then, of course, at the Almost Heaven level, you get all of that. Plus, you get a film review that I try and put out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes that comes on Thursday or Friday, but typically I try and get it out earlier in the week. And great time right now to become a channel member because tomorrow is what? An away game. And Saturdays, Almost Heaven level channel members, game watch party. We come in there, do a live stream throughout the entire WVU game, sit here and chat with you guys as it goes along, give you guys a little commentary in case you're not even have a chance to watch the game. And it's really, we have a lot of fun with those game watch parties. And this year it's been a bit of a traveling. First away game, we were, here at my house, and then we went to Brad's house, and then now we're going to Stevens. We're going to be at Stevens' house tomorrow for the UCF game watch along. So Almost Heaven members can look forward to that, and hope you guys join us there because we have a lot of fun with those, man.
Yeah, we're doing it live from this room tomorrow.
Live right there, man. You guys will see us side by side on the same screen, for the second time, I guess, consecutively for a watch party.
Little do y'all know,
that
we do
Utah
that
one was,
because we like to
BYU one was
eat.
special because it was all three of us together for the first time in a while. And this one's going to be the same way because we're going to be together again in person.
Yeah, tough to get all three of us together.
It is, man. It is. Brad's unfortunately working. That's why he won't be there for this one, and why he's missing out on the stream tonight. But hey, we all get together as much as possible when we can. That's all we can do.
True that.
Let's see here. Down goes Miami, by the way. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Down goes Miami. So that they did. Louisville pulls it off. Let's see. Cody asking
20 seconds left in the game.
Interesting question here. Who do you think has the most potential / upside, Khalil or Scotty?
That is an interesting question.
Steven, you want to take it first?
I will. Yeah. Potential upside. I think right now it's got to be Khalil. I like what we've seen out of Scotty. But I think with the product size that we've seen from each, I think Khalil has proved to be the better quarterback in terms of game management. I think that he played a better game as a whole on the road in Provo against a pretty good BYU team versus what you've seen out of Scotty coming in and throwing the picks when he did. And he's shown flashes of greatness. I think Scotty has potential as well, but I think out of the two, I think Khalil has the most potential / upside. What do you think?
That's tough, man, because
it is tough, man. It is.
Right now, I'm expecting Khalil to start tomorrow, and I think they'll both play, but Khalil might play a little bit more, kind of similar to what we saw against BYU. But if we're talking next year and beyond, I might lean a little bit more towards Scotty because I think, I don't know, there's something to him, when he gets out there. He's just got, I don't know. It's like something.
Like I said, he's shown flashes of greatness. Yeah.
Not that Khalil doesn't, but I think Scotty has a little bit more what we need to be able to run the offense smoothly, both running and throwing in the future. But Khalil is only going to get better as a passer as well, so it could end up either way. I think it's a good problem to have, and especially with some of the young quarterbacks we got coming in, like Jaron Hughley, Wyatt Brown. I really like. If you keep those two and the freshman that you got coming in, that's nice quarterback room, really nice quarterback room.
Yeah, I'm excited about the future either way. I think we've got, good people coming in. I think we've got good people here now. I just think it needs time to gel together. And, it's the same thing that we've seen in the past.
Yeah, so, indeed.
Just takes time, man.
That.
Just takes time.
It's Coop said, I need a membership. Hey, man, hit it. Join button down
Get
below.
one, man.
In the video description, YouTube channel homepage. yeah, we'd love to have you, man. We enjoy that stuff, man. A lot of
man.
fun bonus content, a lot of behind the scenes looks and stuff. We get to have a lot of fun chats, and you never know what goes on in the members only streams, man. It gets crazy. It gets crazy.
It gets wild, man. You never know. You never know what kind of food we're going to eat. That's the most entertaining thing about the streams this year.
Watch parties, you're gonna get a little ASMR action because we eat through the game also, for sure.
No doubt.
What an upset, Eric Flowers. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, man. It was an upset.
No doubt.
It was an upset. Trap game is right,
good.
man. That's right. All right, so
Good
talk
upset.
unis. Got to talk unis, Steven.
Good, because I've been waiting on this combo.
You waiting on this one? Let's share the video and then share the stats in the combo from our guy WV Uniforms 304 and talk a little bit about unis here before we wrap up this week's stream.
What a funky interception.
Rashid takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Rashid to the 10, to the 5. End zone touchdown, West Virginia. Pass is caught by Brandon Miles. Here he comes over midfield. Brandon Miles is going to score. He's into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
The classic blue, white, gold. The traditional away combo there. What's your thoughts, Steven? How you feel about the traditional road look?
Love it, man. Love it. I've been waiting to see this one with the glossy blues back on them, man. It's one of the classic uniform combos that we've worn on the road.
Yeah,
you go back and you look at some of the most iconic pictures that you've seen with that combo, man, or with the away uniforms. It's been that combo, so it's always been one of my favorites.
Yep, and right on, Steven. Number 2 most worn uniform combo for West Virginia, as WVU Uniforms 304 always provides the great stats on these. 64-64 record. If you got a 500 or even a winning record in a road uniform, that's pretty good because it's tough to win on the road, man. 50% winning percentage, nothing to slouch out there. 128 wins in it. Last worn in 2024 at Cincinnati, and like you said, breaking it out now with the glossy blues. Looks good, man. Let me just pull up the pictures here of it, and I think what's really cool.
It is crazy, dead on though, like 64-64.
Yeah, what's the
what are
chance?
the chances?
We can get above 500 tomorrow. But that visor, man, I was like, dang, that visor is fire. I wish they could wear that in game.
Bro, I've noticed that before, and I've said the same thing. And they've got that one, and they've got another one with the state outline on it. They've got a couple different renditions. I think they've also got another one that says Country Roads on it somewhere.
That's fresh.
But dope, man.
I guess it's just for the pictures and stuff, but it's worth it.
Yeah, they can't. I think that they can't even wear like a completely dark visor. It has to be transparent on at least some level. Like they can't wear like that old school Ricky Williams type visor.
Well, I mean, as far as my thoughts, I love it. Don't get me wrong, because I love the glossy blues and stuff. But if it was me and we're wearing white with the gold pants, you know what I would love to have, and that's the gold domes, man.
I love gold.
You guys know it's my favorite, man. I don't think we're going to see him anymore in Rich Rod. That was the rumor, and we hadn't seen him yet. So it looks like that's the case, which I'm still sad about, but I won't divulge too much about my love for the gold helmets and gold in general, as I'm wearing my gold hat here on the stream.
Hey, I get it.
Making a cameo.
Yeah, you got Milo back here doing his thing. He's chilling, so I didn't have the heart to kick him out of the room tonight.
I like it.
Don't get me wrong. No doubt. He would do it too. He's the boss. I love the gold helmets, but I do also love the set that we have right now. I've touched on that also. I love how it's kind of like just like a glimpse into our history, I guess you could say.
These are my favorite set that we've had since that 2012 set or whatever. 2007 to 2007 to 2012 is my favorite one since then. I will say that, especially with the glossy blues now back this year.
Yeah, and then obviously with the throwback uniforms they added in, that only adds to it. But then we have the white helmet, which they've worn historically in the 70s. Then they've got the glossy blues, what they switched to in the 80s, and wore all the way up until obviously the early 2010s. And then the uniform set itself, I think, is just a nod to different periods of our past as well, with the needle and stripe on the pant, and then the stripe on the arm is obviously the mid 2000s. So I just think the uniform set as a whole, and even the Coal Rush uniforms, it's not a historical glance, but it's something that we've wanted for a while, and it pays homage to the state's coal, history and everything like that, which is awesome. So I love all of our uniforms individually and together.
And speaking of, that's a great segue, because I did want to share, just in case you guys didn't know, that the next game, next week, West Virginia's back at home, October 25th, after it feels like it's been a while, since we've been playing a home game, but we're getting we're getting our Coal Rush. We're getting a night game for the game against TCU. And what's really cool about this year's Coal Rush, last year they did the drone show, but this year, 60,000 LED wristbands available at the game to hand out to the crowd. So that's going to be really sweet, man.
Yeah, I've got
shine it in the
one
quarterback's
that
eye directly and blind it so that we can.
Well, they don't work like that, and you don't control them, unfortunately. I still have one from I went to Pat McAfee's Big Night Out, and they gave them away there, and they controlled them. So that's how they work.
That's what I figured. It was something like that. That's like
I'll tell you what, that thing,
or else people would be doing some crazy shit all game. Like, it's got to be.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that thing was lit up for like a whole 3 weeks after that show, though. It tripped me out. I was like, man, do I need to? Is this thing gonna blow up? They offered us to like turn them in a bin afterwards too. I was like, do I have to? They're like, no, you don't have to. You want to keep it? I was like, well, yeah, I want to fucking keep it.
Yeah, it's memorabilia. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I want to keep
Souvenir,
it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Of course I'm keeping it. I can.
Yeah, you tripping?
Why wouldn't I? I'm keeping mine from the game if I can too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure you can. You can keep all that stuff.
I'm sure.
I will say that though, with what we think might happen for the rest of the season, I think the giveaways are a damn good idea for the rest of the games.
Is good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, smart stuff.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't rain and like ruin them or something. I don't know how that works.
Hey man, why would you say that?
I just don't
why
know.
Would you even...
I don't know how that works if they get wet, Stephen.
This guy, what is his problem? What's your problem, dude? How long you been going to games?
You got to think logistically about these things.
Why would you do that to us, man?
I just want it to be a successful night. I want it to be good.
It could be cold. Don't talk about it. The
it
wet
be cold.
stuff.
I just don't want any moisture.
There you go again.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's see. Saito says hopeful score, WVU 27, UCF 20. His real prediction, UCF 31, WVU 21. Well, I like your hopeful one better, man.
I do too. I think both are fair. I think the first one was more in line with what you said, right?
Where is mine? I got it. Mine was 27-24, West Virginia.
Mine was 2017.
I know. That's hilarious because I literally earlier in the show we said we weren't going to spoil it, but if you made it this far, yours was a spoiler. So we'll give.
I was just kidding.
This deep in. Now it's a fake prediction. It's not really what I gave, but it's whatever. Let's see. Eddie V over under 1.5 sacks. Right now, I got to go with the under because what they've shown us the past 2 games, man, they've been getting that pressure. I'm hoping, after the bye week, they got something fixed there, but it's been tough right now.
I unfortunately would also go under, and I love Eddie V.
The gold lids are slick. Yes, they are, bro. Thank you. I'm glad someone at least agrees with
they
that.
Are.
That's why it's up.
I listen. I said they were slick. I said they were slick. I didn't say I didn't like them.
I'm not saying you hate them. I'm saying the majority of our fan base hates the gold and all gold, and that's my favorite. So I know I'm usually in the minority, so I always got to get defensive when I talk about it. I apologize.
No, you're good. That is true. I'll give you that. That's fair.
Let's see. Cody, WVU 34, UCF 27. I think if we score 30 plus, we'll win this game. That's what
I agree.
I think so. So I would love to see it. I'd love to see us come out and score like that.
Yeah,
we haven't done it a lot on the road, but we did put up 24 on the road at BYU. So
and I think our defense has a good chance of holding them to to somewhere under 30. So if we score over 30, I agree, because I think our defense is as susceptible that as they have looked in some areas in previous weeks. That bye week should help them in that area. Yeah, even losing Hammond Russell and Ashton Woods, that truly hurts, but. I mean, at least we've got Fred Perry. We've got other guys that can hopefully step in and fill that void. And it seems to me after listening to some of the interviews from some of the defensive coaches this week, Zach Alley is not a happy camper right now. This is not his standard.
They've had to deal with pissed off Zach Alley for the whole bye week and all that. So
yeah. Which I'm not saying that the rest of the coaches are happy-go-lucky with the way the rest of them are playing, but I think Zach Alley has more of a reason to be pissed off with how his side of the ball has looked throughout the season.
I'd agree because we thought they were going to carry us, after the first couple of games, and then when they kind of fell apart, we kind of fell apart. So I understand it's been frustrating for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, get them back right, because I think if we get them back right and the offense continues to, show improvements like they did, in the last away game. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I'm excited for tomorrow, man.
Yep.
I am. I think this is one of the more games that I've kind of looked forward to on this schedule after we've gone through this losing streak. I'm like, maybe this one.
Yeah.
So I think this will be a fun matchup. I think regardless, it should be close either way, and that's an improvement for us for where we've been lately. So that's good. And I think we'll have a lot of fun with the watch party for you Almost Heaven members, and hope you guys that aren't channel members hit that join button and come hang out with us, watch the game with us, and get that extra coverage throughout the season. But any final thoughts from you, Stephen, before we wrap up this week's prediction stream?
Yeah, man. I just excited, man. Like you, I think not to be cynical, but I think it's one of the most winnable games that we have left on the schedule. So I think that we should come out. We should be excited about playing down there, man. And it's a fun time to go play down there in the bounce house.
Yeah.
And come out there and shut them
Gonna be
the
good
fans
weather.
up early.
Good environment. Yeah.
Good environment.
Well, I think we'll have some fans there, so that'll be good too. But definitely, man, just hoping for a good result, and most importantly, just hoping for competitive performance. And I think we'll get that if nothing else. And appreciate you guys that tuned into the stream live. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to tune in live, share your predictions, share them in the comments. We appreciate those interactions as well. Thank you to you guys that watch live on Facebook or Twitch. Be sure to come over to the YouTube and subscribe. And those of you that watch on YouTube, hit that like button before you head out. Really helps out a ton more than you know. And talk to you
I got
guys
one
again
for you.
soon. What's up?
I got one for you real quick. Hopefully this is the right button.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hopefully everybody heard that. I haven't heard mine.
That's perfect. Yep, perfect way to end the stream right there, because that's my closer as well. So that's very fitting. With that being said, guys, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys, members, at the watch party. Everyone else, we'll see you guys in the game review podcast, and hopefully it's a positive one, and we're talking about a Mountaineer victory. Either way, we're looking forward to the game and looking forward to the rest of the season. For Steven, as always, let's go Mountaineers. Just like Pat McAfee said right there, baby.